Welcome to Foosmasters. I'm Ann Pearson.
And I'm Bryce Rogers, and we are Foosball experts. And today we'll be teaching you all you need to know to become a foosball expert. So watch closely, you might learn something.
Let's start with the basics. First thing first, you'll need a table, but not just any table, a foosball table. A foosball table is a magical fun-making device.
The table contains 22 foosball players, 11 for each side. The goal of the game is to get the ball into your opponent's goal, thus winning the game.
Now that you know about the table, let's talk about what you need to prepare to play.
So foosball requires a lot of intensive training and therefore requires intense clothes. Let's take a look at some of the gear you're going to need in order to play this highly entertaining and intensive sport.
You'll want clothes that allow a full range of motion. But the most important thing you'll wear are your shoes.
You'll want shoes with good tread and that are flexible so you have good grip on the ground. This way you won't slip around as you move. You also want shoes that are New Balance brand. No other brand will do.
So Brad, I noticed you're wearing a headband.
That's right, Bryce. The headband is an extremely essential part in the game of foosball. You can't take your hands off those poles to wipe your face. That's ridiculous. You might lose. The ball might go by. That's unacceptable. Headband is a necessity. Another necessity, the safety goggles. One time, my best friend Bob, in the national championship of a foosball game, when he hit the ball so hard that the foosball broke, sent a sliver in his eye, and he was in a coma for 37 years until he woke up 3 days later.
So now let's get down to the action. There was a flag on the play. So for most of you viewers out there, you probably don't know what just happened, like what foul was committed. So we're going to turn the time over to our excellent referee, Ben, who's going to illuminate our minds on the rules of foosball.
In foosball, the flag was thrown on the player because his hand left his pole and spun it a full 360. Only one time in the history of foosball has a player been offsides. When this happens, you'll see the referee's hands go like this, and then like this. Now, in certain other cases, there's something called tripping. If the official sees the player attempt to initiate contact with the other player, the flag goes on the ground, he drops, grabs the leg, and blows the whistle.
These fouls and signs are recognized all over the world, except in Poland. For that, we'll have Karen Bailey show us the signs and fouls in Polish.
In Poland, they have what we call a personal foul, when you offend the other person. And so if the referee sees that you have offended a person, they'll blow the whistle and go, personal foul. All right, the last one that I'll do is called the illegal kick. Now, it's very similar to what Ben was telling us about the tripping, but we call it the illegal kick in Poland. So what you do if you see an illegal kick is you do this, like a handcuff, and you have to sing for this one. You have to sing, come to my prison, come to my prison to stay,
So if one-on-one isn't your thing, you can also do doubles foosball.
In doubles, you have 2 players per side, one for offense and one for defense. Natalie, what does it take to be a great defensive player?
I like to imagine I'm like a brick wall that not even the best fooser can get through. I also like to wear this thing.
That's great, Natalie. Let's talk to Ben about what it takes to be a great offensive player.
Well, I like to picture myself holding the trumpet out to the walls of Jericho, and when that drum sounds, that wall just comes tumbling down. That's right, little girl, you're like the first pig. It's a straw wall. It's not a brick wall, it's a straw wall. Yeah.
That's great, Ben. Now all you need is an audience, and you're ready to play.
So we hope you learned something from watching our video tonight. I'm Bryce Rogers.
And I'm